For our psychology and film assignment, we did it on Benny and June. So Juniper June Pearl, she lived with her brother after her parents died in an accidental car accident. She was mentally ill. In this case, she spends her day in a specific routine. Some examples are that she paints constantly and she makes peanut butter smoothies. In this case, it was hard for her to find someone to take care of her until a boy, Sam, who came along as a housekeeper, helped her transition into living on her own. So our diagnosis was schizophrenia, and with schizophrenia, the symptoms include compulsive behavior, disorganized behavior, anxiety, repetitive movements, and hallucinations, and all of these symptoms can be found in the DSM-5 category of schizophrenia spectrum. So the support of our diagnosis was she displayed hallucinations, which are like perception-like experiences that are perceived as real within one's mind. In this case, June had an auditory hallucination on a bus with Sam where voices were talking to her and she broke out into an anxiety outburst. She also displayed disorganized behavior, which was a type of behavior that appears to have no purpose. You act silly, you have a lack of impulse or control, and so that limits your overall daily functioning. So in the film, in the two pictures also, we have an oversized helmet on her head and a scuba mask and a ping pong paddle directing traffic, and these are just some of the disorganized behavior examples found in the film. With the missing symptom, she did not display disorganized thinking, a main symptom in schizophrenia. So with this, you have the loose associations, clang, neologisms, and the word salad, which is just a mumble of words. You also have lack of organized thought, which is also known as fragmented thinking. June seemed to carry on conversations very easily with Benny and Sam, and she never showed signs of disorganized speech. So with our possible treatment, in the movie, they had medication and therapy given to June. One of the big problems was whether or not she wanted to be placed in a treatment home. And with Sam coming along into the picture, it became no longer necessary because he helped her transition. So the long-term outcome, it is expected that as she ages, the symptoms will start to fade and she will be able to control them and better herself. This is appropriate for the disorder because all the factors help to control the severity of the symptoms. With the treatment being ethical, yes, we think it was. The only part that could be considered not ethical is placing a loved one in a treatment home, but other than that, everything was very ethical in this movie. So the portrayal of schizophrenia in this movie, we felt it was displayed realistically. It showed her quirks and outbursts, and it showed them in a way that was realistic for an average person to have. The realistic setting and the portrayal of schizophrenia, the audience was able to view those with the disorder in a less severe way than they had originally thought before knowing the symptoms. Thank you, and thank you.